Stay in your lane is the name of the game. Stay in your lane. And don't try to judge or change what shows up on your doorstep again. It might be from the past. It might be something that could last. But we're in a period of possible nostalgic regress or positive progress. So in these volatile yet powerful energies, it is essential that we ground in by walking in your lane, staying in the boundaries of your established path, also while allowing ourselves to be flexible and go with the flow. To remember what we know and allow us to life to lead us to more. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters, and ancestors from 144 on the timer. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Conscious spirit deck. Crystal angels. Let's start with the crystal angels. Typically I pick the deck, feel out what decks want to come out before the reading, but today a little extra, I guess. A little extra into the details. Speaking of, I am Anthony with the Middle Path Mystic. And if you're new here, welcome. It's time we had a talk about staying in your lane on your way to fame is the name of the game. Rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So take some time to take it easy, call back your power, all this beautiful yellow energy, and visualize standing in a place of power holding some rhodochrosite. Visualization is so powerful in that connection to a particular frequency, even of a crystal, as we imagine it, hold it, can help us here align with healing and recovering personal power. Saying just that one, we're not going to dig any further. Underneath rhodochrosite, our underlying energy, be gentle with yourself, is the main energy. Underlying means it applies to all of this reading. Now the rest of these cards in reading may apply in different ways to your situation. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Sugilate. Own your divine power. Sugilate. Own your divine power. What were we just talking about? And your divine intuitive powers here, the gifts of awareness and awakening, of giving ourselves a place to heal and recover, healing our insight, our inner sight. And yeah, you hold the Holy Grail. Allow yourself to fondle, to feel the holy grail of power within. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Own your divine power. Yes. Let's break these cycles of people-pleasing. Are we being asked to look at our people-pleasing further? Are we being challenged to, by wanting to perhaps throw aside some of our boundaries and backslide into people-pleasing? Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness. Lapis lazuli. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting close to warm days in the sun. Life-changing epiphany or experience. Ace of Swords. Excalibur here. It's time for a big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each step of the way. You're getting ready to see your life change and offer you ways that weren't open, that are not open to you when we give our power away. It's a life-changing epiphany or experience, perhaps even just realizing that you're giving your power away through people-pleasing. How much attention do you give to pleasing others, or hoping that there'll be some sort of exchange or expectation from an exchange we have with someone? You're supported. Yeah. Ground. Feel that ground. Feel that support. Jade. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Is here. Aquí. Jade. We've got the caduceus here, an emerald, this emerald green jade. A little bit of lime green too. I feel like lime green is associated with healing voice. Caduceus represents that balanced column of chakras, the rising kundalini. Staying in our lane, staying aligned, aligning the chakras, covering. When you be gentle with yourself, recovery is here, multifaceted. Titanium rainbow quartz, which is actually kind of what looks like she's wearing around her neck right here. Like the similarities here and colors in these cards. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation you are asking, or person you are asking about. So for a specific person we're asking about here, be easy on yourself and don't try to figure it all out, or wear yourself down trying to know or have the answers, the solutions. You know, stay in your lane, do the work that comes up, but don't try to fit or force things. And be ready to love again. So the outcome here is stepping to a place of realizing that they're multi-dimensional and multifaceted things to lots of what we're looking at in life, and some epiphanies in this next week to a month's time is going to have you ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart from new love. So be easy with yourself. Don't maybe don't jump right in and try to swim, because we just we ate a big meal. that big meal of a long period of healing. We've been feeding ourselves nurturing aspects. Placing our hands on our heart. We've been meditating with our hands on the heart. If not, this is a great way to work with the heart. Actually, we've got like a Reiki healing going on here with tanzanite, rainbow titanium quartz was before that. Kind of edging its way in here into tanzanite. Yeah, rainbow auras. I was saying that too about the rainbow aura around the angel here. Angel of tanzanite. Rubellite. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So when extra PS outcome, extra bonus outcome to taking our power back, owning our power, is the passion and the purpose returns. The energy to follow our passion, our purpose returns, and we align with that awakened multidimensional blueprint. I'm seeing like the DNA sequence there, which I believe is we have more than a double-stranded helix of DNA. That is only our physical and mental layers. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project. So bonus outcome there. What else do we want to? It's like the unicorns would like to add to this reading. Magic of Unicorns Oracle. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Let's try to get 5 cards here, my dear. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Ooh, 12:22 on the timer. Gorgeous. Synchronicity. Go with the flow. Stay in your lane, go with the flow. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. But perhaps you're moving too fast. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot, and you need time to heal and recover. Relax and trust. Go with the flow. Accept what is happening. Accept the multi-dimensional aspects of what's happening. Remember the layers of learning and healing that you've gone through yourself, that many are going to go through at this time, and not all are going to choose to awaken. But it's a time of acceptance, accepting what's happening in the world around us, and looking for that pot of gold, accepting joy along the journey. The joy is in the journey. Why does the cage bird sing? Because he might as fucking well. Accept joy. Be gentle with yourself. Accept this time of healing. Accept some gentleness and steadiness of Taurus season. Embrace the steadiness and call in your manifestations. You're calling in a pot of gold as you take back your power and mount that horse, taking aligned actions only. Only taking actions that are aligned with your passion and purpose, so we're not wasting our energy people pleasing. And if we're struggling, call on that violet flame to burn up those contracts, those connections that we may have innocently or naively reconnected with. We've got the owl, squirrel, hummingbird, and the badger. Violet flame Ezekiel, and Saint Germain. Transmute all that is not love. People pleasing, I'm sorry to tell you, people pleasing is not love. It is probably far from it. It's more of an affection, an expectation of manipulating blessings from the universe. So it's time to dissolve this block, this barrier that is, manipulative, people-pleasing energy, dark empath energy. Because no one wants a dark empath in their crap, Nobody needs that. Refreshing oasis. Yes, healing. It's a time of healing and surrender. And anchoring into this Taurus energy, embracing it. Even the mule here taking some time to rest. Maybe popping up in videos. We've got the oasis. Nurture yourself and gather your strength. Now we've been and are in this time of nurturing ourselves, of connecting with caring communities. Not Karen communities, with a K, but caring communities, community circles, drum circles. Full moon. Oh, so by the full moon, we may find ourselves in a community circle. This may very well be a blessed change for us. Finding a new group of friends, even. Or, even just a few good people. We've got the unicorns. And the house is lit from within. Most important, the house is lit from within and is welcoming in, because the personal power is contained and not spilling out. The energy welcomes in this enrichment of a caring community and nurturing. When we nurture ourselves, community steps in to see that bet, and sometimes they raise it. Your personal unicorn is here with you. Okay, so I'd forgotten that we all have a personal unicorn. Unicorns wanted to wrap up their part of the reading with saying, bathe in pure love and stay open to unicorn magic. You've healed from the past. Open your heart to a new love. So your personal unicorn here in both of these, we've got the dove and the dolphin. D&D, Dungeons and Dragon, maybe important. Dolphins for dolphins and doves' sakes. Go with the flow. It's what your personal unicorn wants you to know. And go with the flow with something, when this blessing comes along, don't try to fight it. Allow yourself to look for that pot of gold, but don't waste your energy trying to fit in, to get in, that people-pleasing energy. Perhaps if you're feeling alone, that can push us to reach out to, perhaps people that aren't necessarily supportive or good for us at the time. I'm feeling the Magic Seer Tarot. Magic Seer Tarot. Holographic cards. Yeah. So let's see what the Tarot have to say about this reading, and we'll call it good. Won't keep you too long on this day, this hour, wherever it finds you, whatever it may. Yep. Well, there's your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, 10 of cups. That's wish fulfillment. That's as good as it gets. For some people, you know, that card can be a bit of pie in the sky. For me, this one is really joyful. It's you see the people dancing and playing, and of course we have the rainbows. Rainbow, cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and the rainbow. Where can we allow in the gifts? How can we light that light within? The Hermit, Virgo. Number 9, closing cycles. Yeah, this is an illuminating stage of cycle of clarity. Queen of Swords, stepping into a place of cutthroat clarity, of crystal clear alinity, aligning with passion and purpose. Also staying grounded, staying diplomatic and fair. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the air in this card. And that's it. Spirit says that's it. Just brings us a little deeper into the tarot. 9 of Wands. Yeah, we felt blocked. We've felt like we've put in all the work, and maybe we're wondering where our harvest is. We've seen the growth happening in our personal power as well, as we've chose boundaries to, having personal boundaries, because perhaps we were, you know, a little beat up and banged up by some past happenings here. So we've been healing from a long cycle, long experience of feeling stabbed in the back, weighed down, immobilized. So we've been through some tough bouts of anxiety. And this anxiety coming up now is reminding you of, the people pleasing. Every time we abandon ourselves by people pleasing, it's like sticking a sword in our own back. So where can you call your power back from sticking swords in your own back? 10 of Swords. And, you know, cut the ties with that energy, violet flame. Remember what you do with that sword, lapis lazuli, and the sword of truth, equanimity, and change here. Personal power. Lapis lazuli, throat chakra, truth, authenticity. 8 of Cups. Now you're looking for a more fulfilling life, and that's wonderful, that's great. Don't let people gaslight you or yourself gaslight you, thinking that you don't deserve confirmation with the bell outside exactly what it is that you need and want in your life. These cups aren't turned over. Perhaps we're not disemboweling our relationships or destroying, or haven't been destroyed altogether. Maybe some have. Perhaps we had wish fulfillment and we lost a couple, and we're going off to find ourselves again, find those pieces of ourselves. So take time to nurture yourself, gather your strength, because there's fast move energy coming in. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Knight of Swords. Yeah, son of the queen here, son of clarity. Rising sun of clarity. There's a rising energy, illumination of clarity coming in. So, watch out for perhaps someone in a flashy uniform. This could also be an air sign coming in to kind of knock us off this, maybe someone in our life that would like to see us distracted from this goal, this passion to look, seek, find more, perhaps even to find a sense of healing and safety. It's kind of very sharp energy, Knight of Swords. Can be, what's the word? Opposite of Taurus. Acting slow. Oh gosh. The word is escaping me. That's nice. Queen of Cups. Coming home to you, the Holy Grail. Yeah. Going back to this Holy Grail energy. Own your divine power. There's power and passion in that divine cup. This Holy Grail, the chalice. Which has the two guardian angels on either side of the chalice, on the arms, like the candlesticks, the light bearers, the angels. Guarded and protected. Focused and connected. Connected to our emotions, connected to the ground. Toe in the emotions, so we're sensitive to what's coming up. The Queen of Cups is constantly aware of how she feels in her body. She's grounded and connected. Yeah, be the Queen of Cups. Be very discerning about any offers that come in quickly. They may be coming in to knock us off out of our lane, out of our peace of progress, out of our progress toward peace, perhaps even. Five of Swords. Yikes. Yeah, this is like conflict energy. So, be easy on yourself. Try to not stick our head in the sands, but don't go out of your way to ensue conflict. 27/27 on the timer. Interesting. We got 26/25 on the table. Next would be 27. Two swords on the ground. It's like it's not just you that's been beat up by this. There's other players in the situation. There's multifaceted dimensions to this. And, anytime someone's trying to manipulate, it's because they feel lesser than. They feel disconnected from what they really want, which is community with these three. But, when people, it's that energy of like poking the tiger until they turn and, chop your head off, and then, there goes your chance of being friends with the tiger. Five of Swords into Three of Swords. Yeah, this is that heartache, heart attack, the pressure that we put ourselves under with people pleasing. And this is that self-abandonment the inner child feels when we abandon our principles to please others, when we give our power away. You've been searching for a way to heal these cycles of the mind, these cycles of disappointment, grief, and what it's doing is bringing you to a place of mastering your emotions, mastering how we respond to life's emotional happenings, also things that come up in passionate and pleasurable ways. King of Cups, staying grounded, staying connected to our truth, remembering again, we got the Holy Grail, remembering your personal power. Your cup floweth over when you love yourself and you nurture yourself. He's even floating in water on a concrete chair, on a stone chair. This is the magic of clearing the air of our mind so that we can hear what's in the divine of our heart, the divinity of that golden chalice. So don't be a fool, but be willing to accept what's open, to be open to magic at this time and new opportunities. But remember that, throughout life we walk this edge, this cliff of falling back down to a place of difficulty. Why not stay in the illumination of the sun, of lightness and knowing, traveling lightly, trusting the path, and know that you may be met with some anxiety again. This whole reading might very well be explaining some difficulties with sleeping. So relax and trust the process. The whole human collective, especially starseeds, light workers, the ones that have been doing the work, are going through a massive purge at this time in order to align with what's truly divinely on their path of purpose and need for their heart's calling, so that we can open the roads for others in the future, so that we can be the guiding light for the rest of those that are willing and ready to awaken in the whole of humanity. And I do believe most will choose to. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Your essence brings presence to these readings, and your presence is the essence that allows us to have this wonderful conversation. Quicksilver says, I love you and namaste.